happened when the perfect daughter finally broke. My mother weighed me every morning and locked the kitchen if I gained even half a pound because fat daughters bring family shame. My mom had been a beauty pageant queen whose own mother had starved her before competitions. After having me and my sister Avery, she never got her figure back. When my dad had an affair with his secretary, mom blamed her post-pregnancy body, so she became determined that her daughters would never suffer the same fate. The morning I turned 12 and got my first period, everything changed. She dragged me to the scale and announced daily weigh-ins would begin immediately. Every morning at 6 a.m. she would bang on my bedroom door. I had to strip naked and step onto the scale while she watched. She kept a notebook where she recorded every fraction of a pound. Even though I was 5'6" and naturally thin, she demanded I stay under 110 pounds. Whenever the scale showed even half a pound more, she would activate the kitchen's timer lock. Only she knew the combination, leaving me without food for 24 hours. By 17, my life had become a calculated nightmare of constant hunger and fear. My 14-year-old sister Avery had started making herself throw up after meals. When I tried to help, she looked at me with hollow eyes and whispered, "I'd rather die than look like you." My daily calorie allowance was 800 calories maximum. Gaining half to 1 pound meant the kitchen stayed locked all day. 1 to 2 pounds meant only water for 2 days. Over 2 pounds resulted in forced treadmill sessions until the weight dropped. Mom would sit in the basement screaming about family shame while I ran. Every night came the inspection ritual where she examined my body in underwear. She photographed me from every angle for her progress binder. As months passed, school became increasingly difficult as starvation destroyed my body. I started fainting during tests and couldn't concentrate on anything but food. My period stopped completely, which mom celebrated as less bloating weight. My hair fell out in clumps that I'd hide in my backpack. When my teeth began loosening from malnutrition, mom bought expensive veneers. The dentist asked concerned questions, but mom silenced him with talk of genetic conditions. Everything fell apart on my 18th birthday when mom threw a party. While everyone ate real cake, mom brought me a single rice cake with 1 candle. My dad gave me a gym membership saying I'd need it for college. Nobody touched my aunt's birthday cake after mom announced it would be rude. The situation worsened when Avery collapsed at school with organ failure. Mom refused to visit the hospital, calling it attention-seeking behavior, and forbade me from going. While searching for car keys to sneak out and see Avery, I made a shocking discovery. Hidden behind mom's shoes were candy wrappers and empty chip bags. The bathroom trash revealed evidence she'd been binging and purging nightly. My mother, who preached control while starving us, was secretly eating more than both of us combined. I started my rebellion carefully by eating extra food at school and hiding ankle weights during weigh-ins. A friend who'd recovered from an eating disorder taught me about actual nutrition. I documented everything, including photos of the locked kitchen and pages from the weight notebook. Over 2 weeks of secret eating, I managed to gain 5 pounds and felt human again. Mom discovered my weight gain during a surprise afternoon weigh-in and completely lost control. She staged a family intervention where she showed my underwear photos to all our relatives. My cousin stood up and revealed she'd been hospitalized for anorexia years ago. Mom called her weak and jealous before locking me in my room for 3 days. I only got water and had to do 500 jumping jacks to earn bathroom breaks. Dad watched everything happen, but said nothing while mom threatened to withdraw my college tuition. When Avery got released after gaining 15 pounds in treatment, mom weighed her immediately. She threatened to send Avery to fat camp that night. Hours later, Avery swallowed a bottle of pills. I found her unconscious on the bathroom floor and called 911. At the hospital, a social worker named Mrs. Wright started asking questions about our home life. I showed her photos of the kitchen lock, the weight notebook, and the underwear pictures. Mom denied everything and claimed we were mentally ill attention seekers. When confronted with the evidence, she snapped and began screaming about fat daughters ruining her life. She attacked her reflection in the hospital window and had to be sedated by security. That's when Dad finally admitted he'd enabled the abuse, but chose to stay with Mom anyway. Mrs. Wright helped me get emergency custody of Avery, and we moved in with my cousin. Now Avery and I are both in therapy, learning how to eat normal meals again. Last week we shared a birthday cake for the first time and cried through every bite.